So far, the Raiders' defense has been trash this year. Our offense has been trash, but our defense has been trash. So this is what it comes down to. Steelers have faced two of the top five defenses. The Raiders have been, as of the first 2 weeks, have been bottom five. If there's ever been a time for Matt Canada and Pickett in this offense to show us something, it's this week. It's got to happen. What's got to happen is we got to pick up first downs because we are fucking first in the league in three and outs. And Mike Tomlin talked about it. You got to be bigger on these type of downs. And it's just not happening for the Steelers. We can't even pick up one first down throughout this whole game. I mean, the defense has been absolutely amazing, pristine, and polished for Pittsburgh. Even in the 49ers game, I don't give a shit. It's defense, offense, special teams. The special teams was terrible in the first game. We actually got some good special teams other than that stupid gunner play that gave up a ton of yards because he fucking toe tapped on the sidelines. The defense, offense, and special teams played great against Cleveland, and there were so many times in that game where we was in field position where we only needed to pick up one first down and we could have been at least in field goal range and picked up another three. We should have crushed the Browns. If the offense actually had any type of life, any type of anything, any type of production whatsoever, we would have fucking crushed Cleveland 50-0. Seriously. And the offense has got to get it going. And you got to tip your hats off to the Browns defense and the 49ers defense because they're very, very good defenses. Browns D-line is nice. They got a really good secondary, and their linebacking core is starting to look like it's half decent. So the Browns probably got the second best defense in the division next to us, honestly, sitting as it stands right now, in my opinion. They got a really good defense, and I think they just signed Kareem Hunt. So with that offensive line, they're able to run the ball. Opposed to the Steelers' offensive line, we can't get nothing going. I mean, this is just comes down to simple execution. Honestly, I mean, a run play is simple and fundamental as fundamental gets. You just got to be able to run it up the middle, and the offensive lineman's got to block. And the center's getting beat, and we're getting beat inside, and we're trying to run up the middle. We're getting beat at the point of the attack, opposed to Cleveland, who can just go out there and mash you and maul you and destroy you at the point of attack. But our defense was able to win at the point of attack without Cam Hayward. The young guys, Loudermilk, DeMarvin Lill, Ojanobi, Benton, they're all stepping up on the D line and containing the run. And we haven't even played a quarterback like this. I'd say Deshaun Watson. Jimmy G might be better than Deshaun Watson. I mean, Brock Purdy played great, but the difference, Jimmy G is not as mobile as I'd say Brock Purdy. Definitely not as mobile as Deshaun Watson. And there's one thing I'd say the Steelers 3-4 defense struggles against is, I mean, obviously elite quarterbacks like Tom Brady who can just pick and pop right down the field systematically. I mean, Jimmy G can kind of do that, but there's no mobility. They don't have the offensive. They do have an offensive line, but they don't have the offensive line as a Cleveland. So we're going to be able to fucking just get after it. We're going to be blitzing. We might not even be blitzing as much. We blitz like crazy against Cleveland. It was insane. But the defense is going to contain Jimmy G. So I'm not worried about their offense really beating our defense, and their defense is so trash that I think our offense has no. We've been playing such amazing defenses. Our offense is going to be a whole different offense we're going to be looking at, and it's got to start with simple little things like Kenny's got to not hold on to the ball too long. He's trying to look too far, just do little things like looking too far down the field, looking for the big play. 1 second longer trying to hold on to the ball when you could have just checked it down and took what the defense gives you. You got to take what the defense gives you time every time, Kenny Pickett. And we got to run the ball. We got to establish running the fucking ball, and that's going to help us get into better third down situations. And the play calling's got to get better. You can't call stupid-ass jet sweeps, stupid-ass quarterback fucking options on like 2nd and 5 that sets us up for like 3rd and 11s, 3rd and 12s, 3rd and 14s. Kenny, you can't take sacks that lose fucking 11 yards trying to extend the plays. This is just college ass shit that's got to fucking stop, and it's got to get better, and it's going to start against the Raiders. We're going to be able to get something going. The offensive line's actually going to be able to win a little bit at the point of the attack. Najee's going to get going. He's going to have a few more holes, and it's going to get everything in rhythm, and Kenny's going to start hitting his guys in stride, and we're going to fucking destroy the Raiders. Period, point blank. It's got to happen. If the offense is this bad against the Raiders defense, then it's like everybody's already calling for his head. They've been calling for his head for 3 years, Matt Canada. So if we can't do shit against the Raiders, it's going to be terrible because this defense is trash, and we got to go out there and put up points, period. Put up points offensively, because the only way we put up points against Cleveland was the goddamn defense, and the defense played amazing. The defense played great, and our defense is one of the best in the league. So I see Jimmy Garoppolo just having a long day against the Steelers defense, and the offense is actually going to get it going. We're going to get it going on the ground, and I think we're just going to dominate the Raiders. We're going to beat them bad. We're going to put up a 30 burger on the Raiders. It's going to be like 30 to 17. We're going to beat the shit out the Raiders. Period. We are going to beat the shit out of them.